and the Cutting Edge Benefits podcast with our host, Tom Quigley of ClaimLinx. Tom, how are you? And we continue to tackle some important topics, but today is the tax code into savings. I mentioned a little bit about how ClaimLinx is able to save people on their health insurance, but also taxes. And did you see that when you started this, how much employees were paying on taxes that could be decreased with the right healthcare plans?
Yeah, I mean, the tax laws go hand in hand with health insurance. You have the health flexible accounts, you have HRAs, reimbursement arrangements, medical expense reimbursement plans, all are a section of the internal revenue code.
No doubt. So it's all there, and that's what we're going to break down. So today in the unique angle, we're going to showcase ClaimLinx, a collaboration with top tax experts like Edward Lyon. And we're going to learn about the health insurance as a proactive tax strategy rather than merely an HR expense. And that's the huge thing. And by what we're going to do by highlighting overlooked tax opportunities. My goodness. When you introduced me, first of all, Alan Porter introduced me to Ed Lyon. Then after that, I got to talk to Ed more, and now he's a client because thanks to, again, Tom Quigley at ClaimLinx. He's a connector for sure. Tom, tell me specifically enough how this relationship with you and Ed is able to help people that you really don't usually talk to healthcare consultants who have this knowledge in the tax world.
Ed is like me. He understands the rules, and you follow the rules to the T. And it's all about winning for your clients. And if you win for your clients, you are rewarded. And a lot of people, accounts, I know they're order takers, health insurance, yes, and order takers. I have a different approach. It's on the tax side, mine on the health side, is take the laws, understand the laws, show people how to take advantage of tax avoidance, and you do that, and you can well tremendously.
So how can business owners strategically leverage the tax code to significantly reduce health insurance costs?
There's certain rules to be able to take advantage of tax laws that you have to abide by. The way you buy your health insurance, the way you set up, you have certain documents for products, the way you have to set it up. So what we do is we do all that for them because it's really a matter of them saying, hey, we want to improve benefits, say less in taxes, and improve our benefits for our employees. How them also say is if they pay less premium, they have more money.
True. Let's talk about what specific tax strategies or loopholes does ClaimLinx uniquely utilize to achieve savings over other brokers might miss?
It's not really loopholes or technology. I don't think you call where for some people how to avoid under the law. By design benefits that the Affordable Care Act law, the HIPAA laws, the ERISA law, or the Section 105 is. It's knowing those rules and putting it to the advantage of your customers, which in turn helps them and their companies, employees, they're able to better benefit because somebody wants.
So true.
Typical brokers are just telling what the health insurance carriers tell them to do.
Can you break down how medical expense reimbursement plans create meaningful cost reductions without cutting employee benefits?
Yeah, well, the medical expense reimbursement plan is it runs under Section 105 of the Internal Revenue Code and the IRS. It's Section 213D as a dog expenses in the publication 502. And what it allows you to do as an employer is not buy insurance on certain items. You can legally self-fund and give those benefits to the employees tax-free and write it off as a business expense, which in turn allows you to go to your health plans and look at it and go, why are we buying it this way? It makes no sense when we can pay this much less and use those proceeds that we save to fund some plans that some of our employees may have. And even if they do, we still say.
And those are things that it's all about the math at the end of the day, and to really teach your employees certain things too, right? In the process.
It is about the math. It's some of the teaching them that this is how this works. You abide by the laws of the states, federally, abide by the rules of the game. But we're winning our games every time because they're boring so much.
You got to win. What's the
You can't lose with people out there like that. There's got to be something wrong because no one else is speaking our language. It's just because they're not creative or your accountant's creative. Doesn't mean that you have to do it this way.
What's the most common misconception business owners have about using tax law to enhance their employee benefits strategy?
They don't understand that the law's been around since 1704. So they're being told by outside sources, agents, accountants who have never done homework on anything, that it could be scary or the tax law could go away or there's upsides. And it's all if you're able to do a deal for 1 year, you'd rather give that to the insurance company, the 50 or 100,000 each your key. So that logic makes no sense to me. I'm sorry. But so what they pose they change the laws, you adapt to the changes, and you roll with punches. And there's always tax breaks on every law. And there's rules that are the employers, and that's what we look for.
What steps can small businesses with tighter budgets immediately take to access their often overlooked tax benefits?
First option is to consider how much am I giving away? If I do this, what's the reward? When you get rewards, makes sense or not? What are the consequences? What are the rewards?
Exactly. And with the healthcare thing, you're just blown away what the savings can be, and the health insurance. Then we even talk about life insurance, or also
I look at it and I'm blown away. People suckered into data. How are they able to convince you to pay $2,000-3,000 a month for a family?
Makes no sense.
How do they do that? How do they convince you to take on a $250,000 wrestling? It was so pre-existing. So why are you paying $250,000 a wrestling to make it be your $1,000? What are you doing?
Exactly. All right. Tom, best place to go is ClaimLinx.com, and schedule a call with Tom today. And that was the Cutting Edge Benefits podcast with the Neil Haley Show. Guys, take care.